This is the Southeast Idaho Weather Hazard Briefing for Tuesday, December 18th, 2018. On the weather map this morning, we have a pretty fast-moving cold front that's moving onto the coast of Washington and Oregon, and that's spreading some rain and snow mix across the region this morning and into this afternoon. This is looking at our simulated radar for this morning. This isn't capturing everything, but you see the bulk of the moisture, bulk of the snow will be moving into the central Idaho region. Early this morning, we might have some few showers that are drifting across east Idaho early this morning as well, but shouldn't amount to a whole lot of snowfall amounts. Here's what we're forecasting for the amounts this morning. You see generally looking at fairly light accumulations for this morning. As we move into the afternoon hours, you see here we have a bigger batch of snow moving through the region, mainly affecting our highland communities across the eastern Idaho high country and also across portions of the central Idaho mountains as well. This is looking at our forecast snowfall amounts for this afternoon. Could start seeing some slick conditions, especially up on our mountain pass levels, generally around Galena Summit and possibly up around the Island Park region for the afternoon. And then as we go into the evening hours, we expect a slightly bigger push of moisture across the region, mainly once again affecting the higher elevations. Here's looking at our snowfall amounts possible for tonight, an additional 1 to 3 inches possible, mainly across the high country, across both the central Idaho mountains and the eastern high country. Not a whole lot of snow down low in most of our communities, generally be an inch or less down there. And then as we go into the overnight hours, you see most of the precipitation comes to an end. And this is looking at your forecast of snowfall amounts through the overnight hours, and it's starting to taper off there. You see most of this accumulation occurs right around midnight or so. Winds will be pretty gusty, especially as we move through the day and into the evening hours. Some gusts up to 20 or 25 miles per hour will be possible in many locations, and this is looking at your high temperature forecast for today. So portions of Snake Plain and Magic Valley actually could see a little bit of a rain-snow mix today, and I think that's what's going to be keeping our accumulations down today. Will be colder on Wednesday, and this is looking at your well, first of all, this is looking at your low temperature forecast going into Wednesday, and then this is looking at your high temperature forecast for Wednesday, and actually it looks like our temperatures are going to be pretty close to what our temperatures are going to be today. And then this is looking at your low temperature forecast going into Thursday morning. Looks like Thursday and Friday will, or at least Wednesday and Thursday will both be pretty dry days for the most part. This is looking at your high temperature forecast for Thursday. And then finally, your low temperature forecast going into Friday morning. We are expecting another system to move arriving on Friday. Right now, that looks very similar to the system that we have moving in today. Generally looking at fairly light amounts, maybe some modest accumulations up on the pass levels possible. We'll have more details on that system within the next day or two. Thank you for watching. If you have any questions or comments, please let us know.